If you are over 60 and you take magnesium glycinate at night, I want you to listen closely before you buy another bottle. Because what if the problem is not that you need more magnesium? What if the real problem is that your body is not using the magnesium you already take? Maybe this sounds familiar. You take your magnesium after dinner. You hope tonight will be different. You hope your legs will feel calmer. You hope your shoulders will loosen up. You hope your mind will finally stop racing. And for a little while, you feel like maybe it is working. But then around 2 or 3 inches the morning, your eyes open again. The house is quiet. The clock is glowing beside the bed. You turn to one side, then the other. Your calf feels tight. Your lower back feels uncomfortable. And suddenly your mind starts thinking about everything again. Your family, your health, your appointments, your bills, your future. And you wonder, why am I taking magnesium every night but my body still does not feel right? That question matters because after 60, your body does not always respond to supplements the same way it did years ago. Your digestion may be slower, your meals may be smaller, you may be taking more medications, you may not drink enough water, you may not eat enough fiber, and your gut may not be absorbing minerals as well as it used to. So today, we are not going to talk about taking more and more pills. We are going to talk about 4 real foods that may help your body receive magnesium in a more natural, complete way. These are not strange foods. They are not expensive superfoods. They are not miracle powders from the internet. These are simple foods you can find in regular American grocery stores, places like Walmart, Kroger, Costco, Trader Joe's, or Whole Foods. And here is the important part. Magnesium does not work alone. In real food, magnesium comes with helpers, protein, healthy fats, fiber, potassium, vitamins, trace minerals, and natural plant compounds. These helpers may support your muscles, nerves, brain, heart, and the tiny cells that produce energy every day. A magnesium capsule gives you 1 mineral, but real food gives your body a team. Before we begin, comment below with 1 simple number. Comment 1 if you take magnesium mainly for sleep. Comment 2 if you take it for leg cramps. Comment 3 if you take it for stress, tight muscles, or a busy mind. I want to know what brought you here. And one important note before we go further. This video is for education only. It is not medical advice. Do not stop taking magnesium or change your supplements without talking to your doctor, especially if you have kidney disease, heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, or if you take blood thinners, water pills, heart medication, sleep medication, or diabetes medication. Now, let us start with food number 4. Food number 4 is wild-caught salmon. Most people hear the word salmon and immediately think about heart health. And yes, salmon is well known for omega-3 fats. But for people over 60, salmon does something even more useful. It brings several important nutrients together in one simple meal. Salmon is not the highest magnesium food on this list. But that is not the point. The point is that salmon gives you magnesium along with high-quality protein, vitamin D, vitamin B12, selenium, and omega-3 fats. That combination matters after 60 because your body is not only trying to sleep better, your body is also trying to protect muscle, support the brain, keep the heart steady, reduce low-grade inflammation, and maintain energy during the day. This is why a simple salmon dinner can be more powerful than many people realize. Picture this: a soft piece of baked salmon, a serving of cooked greens, a small portion of beans or sweet potato, a little olive oil, and fresh lemon juice on top. That is not just dinner. That is a structured meal for an aging body. You have protein, you have healthy fat, you have minerals, you have fiber, and you have real food your body can recognize. If you are shopping for salmon, look for words like wild caught, sockeye, or coho. You do not need to eat it every day. For many people, twice a week is a very reasonable place to start. But how you cook it matters. Do not deep fry it. Do not cover it with thick, sugary sauces. Do not make it so salty that it works against your blood pressure. Keep it simple. Bake it with olive oil, lemon, black pepper, garlic, or dill. Cook it until it is tender, not dry and burned. And if fresh salmon feels too expensive or too much trouble, canned salmon can still be useful. Choose a lower sodium option when possible. You can mix canned salmon with plain Greek yogurt, chopped celery, a little mustard, and serve it with salad or whole grain toast. For older adults who live alone, this can be a lifesaver. You do not need to cook a big meal every night. You just need a few simple foods that give your body what it needs. And salmon has one more benefit. It can help you stay full longer. That matters because many people over 60 do not wake up at night only because of magnesium. Sometimes sleep is disturbed by a late sugary snack, a dinner too high in refined carbohydrates, or a meal that makes the body uncomfortable when lying down. A balanced dinner with salmon, vegetables, and a healthy carbohydrate may help your evening feel steadier. And when your evening is steadier, your sleep may have a better chance to become steadier too. Now let us move to food number 3. And this one may be even more important than salmon for one reason. It supports the place where mineral absorption begins, your gut. Food number 3 is black bean. Black beans are so ordinary that many people overlook them. You may have a can in your pantry right now. You may have seen them in chili, soup, burrito bowls, tacos, rice bowls, or as a simple side dish. But for people over 60, black beans deserve attention. They contain magnesium, yes, but they also contain fiber, plant protein, potassium, folate, and natural antioxidants that give them their dark color. And the fiber is where the real story begins. After 60, digestion often changes. Constipation becomes more common. Bloating happens more easily. Many people eat fewer vegetables. They move less. They drink less water. And they may take medications that affect the digestive system. When your gut is not working well, your body may have a harder time absorbing nutrients from food and supplements. So black beans do not only ask, are you getting enough magnesium? They ask a deeper question. Is your gut healthy enough to absorb what you are putting into your body? That is a powerful question. The fiber in black beans feeds the good bacteria in your gut. When those good bacteria are better nourished, your digestive environment may become more stable. And when the gut becomes more stable, your body may have a better chance of absorbing minerals from the whole meal. A magnesium pill can bring magnesium into the body, but black beans help support the foundation that receives nutrients in the first place. And this is where many people make a mistake. They buy more supplements, more vitamins, more bottles, more powders, but their meals are still low in fiber. They rarely eat beans, greens, seeds, fish, or whole foods. So the body keeps getting pills, but the foundation stays weak. If you use canned black beans, choose low sodium or no salt added when possible. Rinse them under water before eating. This helps reduce some of the salt and the liquid from the can. You can add black beans to soup, eggs, salad, brown rice, chili, tacos, or roasted vegetables. If you use dried beans, soak them overnight, rinse them well, and cook them until very soft. For older adults, soft beans are easier to digest. But please do not start with a giant bowl. If beans make you gassy or bloated, start with just 2 or 3 tablespoons. Eat slowly, chew well, drink enough water, then increase gradually as your body adjusts. With black beans, consistency matters more than quantity. For many people, having black beans 3 or 4 times a week is a simple and realistic goal. You can add a small amount to lunch, dinner, soup, eggs, or a salad. It does not have to be fancy. It just has to be steady, and that is the key. After 60, your body often does better with small habits, repeated often, not extreme changes that last only 3 days. Now let us move to food number 2. Food number 2 is pumpkin seeds. These tiny seeds may not look very impressive, but they can be one of the easiest ways to add more magnesium-rich food into your day. And the best part is this. You do not have to cook anything. Pumpkin seeds are small, crunchy, easy to store, easy to carry, and easy to add to meals you already eat. For many older adults, that matters. Because not everyone wants to prepare complicated recipes, especially if you live alone or you are tired by the end of the day. A small handful of pumpkin seeds can give your body magnesium, zinc, plant protein, healthy fats, and a little fiber. That is a useful combination for your muscles, nerves, energy, and overall steadiness. But here is where pumpkin seeds can really help. They can replace a worse snack. Many people over 60 have a snack habit in the afternoon or evening. Maybe it is chips, maybe crackers, maybe cookies, maybe candy, maybe something sweet while watching television. And once in a while, that is not the end of the world. But if that becomes the daily routine, it can work against your sleep, your blood sugar, your blood pressure, and your energy. So instead of trying to change your whole diet, just change one snack. You can keep a small jar of unsalted pumpkin seeds in the pantry. You can sprinkle 1 or 2 tablespoons over oatmeal. You can add them to plain Greek yogurt. You can put them on a salad. You can stir them into soup. Or you can eat a small amount with a few apple slices. That is simple, and simple is what works. But choose the right kind. Avoid pumpkin seeds covered in sugar. Avoid the very salty kind. Avoid seeds roasted in poor quality oils or covered with artificial flavors. Look for raw, unsalted, or lightly roasted pumpkin seed, and do not overdo it. More is not always better, especially after 60. Start with 1 or 2 tablespoons. If your digestion is sensitive, start even smaller. Some people also find pumpkin seeds easier to tolerate when they are soaked for a few hours and then dried gently. The goal is not to turn pumpkin seeds into another health obsession. The goal is to make one small upgrade that your body can actually live with. Now, before we get to food number 1, comment seeds below if you have pumpkin seeds in your kitchen right now. And if you do not, comment try if you might pick some up this week. Food number 1 is Swiss chard. This is the food many people walk past in the produce section without even noticing. You may see it at Walmart, Kroger, Costco, Trader Joe's, or Whole Foods. It has dark green leaves, and the stems may be red, yellow, orange, or white. It looks beautiful, but many people skip it and choose something more familiar like spinach, kale, or broccoli. But if you are over 60 and you care about magnesium, Swiss chard is worth a second look. 1 cup of cooked Swiss chard can provide a meaningful amount of magnesium, but again, the value is not just the magnesium. Swiss chard also brings potassium, vitamin K, vitamin A, antioxidants, and natural plant compounds. That means your body is not receiving one isolated mineral. It is receiving magnesium with support. And after 60, that support matters. Your digestion may be slower. Raw vegetables may feel harder on your stomach, and large salads may not always be comfortable. That is why cooked Swiss chard can be useful. It becomes soft, easier to chew, and easier to add to dinner. The best way to prepare it is simple. Add a little olive oil to a pan, add chopped garlic, then add the Swiss chard and cook it for about 3 or 4 minutes, just until the leaves become tender. Do not cook it until it turns dull and lifeless. Keep it soft, but still green. Then squeeze a little fresh lemon juice on top. That small touch makes the flavor brighter and easier to enjoy. You can eat Swiss chard with eggs, salmon, chicken, beans, soup, roasted sweet potatoes, or as a simple side dish with dinner. Start with half a cup to 1 cup cooked 2 to 4 times a week. Not a mountain of greens, not a strict diet plan, just a steady, gentle rhythm. Because your body after 60 does not need punishment, it needs support. And when you give it real food in small amounts consistently, you may begin to notice that your muscles feel a little less tight, your digestion feels a little calmer, and your nights feel a little more settled. So before you buy another bottle of magnesium glycinate, take one more look at your kitchen. Maybe your body does not only need more magnesium, maybe it needs a better way to use it. Wild-caught salmon gives your body protein, healthy fats, and important nutrients for your muscles, brain, and heart. Black beans support your gut with fiber, which may help your body absorb minerals more effectively. Pumpkin seeds can turn a simple snack into a better source of magnesium, zinc, and healthy fats. And Swiss chard brings magnesium together with the natural support of leafy greens. You do not have to eat all 4 foods tomorrow. Start with 2, add 1 to lunch, add 1 to dinner, or replace one evening snack with something better. Then pay attention over the next few weeks. Are your legs less tight? Is your sleep a little steadier? Do your shoulders feel lighter? Do you wake up feeling a little clearer? Health after 60 rarely comes from one big change. More often, it comes from small choices repeated every day. So instead of asking, what pill should I buy next? Ask this, what can I eat today to help my body feel supported? If this video helped you, subscribe for more simple food tips for better health after 60.